Hi guys, Vino here and welcome to this Vino Prank production, and I think it's time for a Coke. Let me get this open, have a good swig and we'll get into the video, shall we guys? Just what the doctor ordered, as they say. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing really well. I am awesome. I'm doing really well. And we'll get into why I'm doing so well in this video, as we do in these videos. I'm going to start actually introducing these videos every time I do them, because 87% of you guys are not subscribed to my videos, to my channel. So I feel that whenever I do these time for a cup of videos, people are like, what on earth does time for a cup, or TFAC mean? TFAC means time for a cuppa. It'd be a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, or sometimes I'd be a bit cheeky and say time for a Coke. It's a vlog style series that I do, in which I just talk about my day, I talk about some recent goings on, sometimes some geeky stuff that I've gotten into recently, and that's essentially what I do. I know for my returning subscribers that's going to be like teaching a granny to suck eggs, but for the newer people, which most of you seem to be new individuals, I think I might need to start explaining what these videos are all about. So before we go any further, a bit of housekeeping to sort of get into is, in the last video, I think it was the last video, maybe the video before that, I did say to you guys I was trying to think of some extra games I bought digitally. They weren't games, they were actually some ships in Elite Dangerous. I bought the Deep Exploration Mandalay, I think it's called Deep Exploration Mandalay, and I bought the Alliance Chieftain AX Jumpstart. I've also gone ahead and then since bought the AX Jumpstart Crate Mark II, the Titan AX Jumpstart, because for those of you who don't know, the second Thargoid War, the first one was way back when the game first came out in the 80s. The second Thargoid War is somewhat coming to an end, and everyone's jumping ship. Ha 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 ha. Jumping ship is a standard, regular idiom. Anyway, everyone's jumping in their ships, getting to Seoul, and defending against the Thargoid's last remaining Titan, which is Titan Kojijo. I think that's how you say it, Kojijo, however you pronounce it. The very last Titan, and everyone's just going there. I actually made the trip in my Mandalay the other day, and then I basically deployed both my Chieftain, AX Chieftain, and my crate, and I've just been going ham on some Thargoids. I've tried to get into where the Titan is, and I can't work out how to do it. I've watched like 5 different videos on how to do it. I can't get the timing down. As you go into the area where the Titan is, there's like a cloud basically that causes caustic damage to your ship. I can get rid of the caustic damage but with the caustic sink launcher, but there's a pulse that the Titan gives out, and if you get caught by that pulse, it throws your ship backwards and really badly damages it, and I think gives you a load of caustic damage or damage over time. There's a pulse wave neutralizer that all of these AX ships are equipped with. There's a timing you need to get down so that it neutralizes that wave as it comes over you. I can't get that timing down, but once I get that timing down, I am going headlong into that cloud and fighting that Titan head on. Not only because I want to contribute towards the defeating the Thargoids, but it gives you a lot of money. Just simply doing a bombing run on the Titan gives you 4 million credits, which isn't bad, to be honest. To be honest, I've just been putting around in some of the AX conflict zones and killing some of the scouts. You get 80 grand per scout, and I got a random 500 credit bonus, whatever it was, I assume for being in the combat zone and adding to the effort against the Thargoid War. Just got a random 500,000 credits. I have heard, is it for a Titan destruction? I think if you help towards a Titan destruction, you can get 1 billion credits. So that will be interesting. And I think for each Thargoid ship that you destroy, you get like up to 8 million, maybe more credits than that. So it is worth defeating the Thargoid ships. You do get quite a bit of money per ships. There is a video coming on both the Mandalay and the Chieftain, and then I'll do another video on the crate at some point when I sort of get that down pat. Having a bunch of fun flying around the solar system. I say bunch of fun, air quotes, more like, I say flying around, more like getting interdicted every 2 seconds by a bloody interceptor or by a scout, a Thargoid scout. But it is great fun. You do get quite a bit of money for taking part in the Thargoid War, so who knows, maybe I'll come out of this being able to afford an anaconda. Who knows, maybe that's a possibility for me at the end of all this. I can actually finally afford an anaconda. But, you know, it is... Excuse me. Excuse me. That's better. It is quite a bit of fun just pottering around, destroying Thargoid scouts and what have you here and there. Even though it is a little bit frustrating getting interdicted every 2 freaking seconds. But anyway, it is what it is. I've gone ahead and bought something. So it was the Game Awards the other day, and a little PS5 exclusive, which I'm kind of surprised about. One Game of the Year, and that game was Astrobot. So I actually had a £15 Goodwill voucher from Amazon, because recently Amazon have been, the deliveries that the couriers have been doing a really bad job, to be honest. And I complained about it. I've complained a few times recently. And long story short, they gave me a £15 voucher to apologise for the bad customer service that I've been receiving recently. I used that £15 voucher. This was £43 on Amazon at the moment. I assume it's on sale either for Christmas or because of the Game Awards, either or both maybe. So I got this for £28 essentially, give or take. It's amazing. I can see why it's won Game of the Year. It's kind of weird to me personally that an exclusive has won Game of the Year, because for me, a game has to be on all platforms to be able to win Game of the Year. There are a lot of politics, I will say, when it comes to Game of the Year. And of course, some people do pick up on those politics. I have my own opinions when it comes to Game of the Awards, but the Game Awards. But at the end of the day, it's just a bit of fun. It's like people get really het up over the Oscars or the BAFTAs or whatever it may be. It's just a bit of fun. At the end of the day, take it with a pinch of salt. It is what it is. And that's what I'm trying to do with the Game Awards. But I can see why this is one Game of the Year. There are lots of people who will turn around and say, you know, this is just following in the shadow of the likes of Mario and games of that sort of ilk, which I do agree with. I can see where that comes from, but it really is just a straight up fun game. And I think sometimes we lose sight that games are supposed to be straight up fun. They're not necessarily supposed to be giving a woke message, or they're not supposed to be giving some kind of commentary on something. Sometimes they just need to be damn fun, and Astrobot is damn fun. On that note, I'm probably going to be popping down to CX maybe tomorrow, hopefully if the timing allows me to do so, and actually selling my Synco mic system, because I think the DJI mic system is doing really well. I'm going to sell this to CX for voucher and get a £25 voucher. I'm going to use that towards either getting Rise of Ronin or getting Black Myth Wukong. Haven't quite decided which one I'm going to get yet. There's a possibility in there maybe a third game may come on the horizon that I may want to buy, but those are the two games I'm thinking of at the moment, at this precise point in time. And we'll see how I go with either of those decisions. I'm going to sneeze. This is... Bless me. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, that's the current thought on that one. I swear there was something else I wanted to say. I think that's it for now. This was just going to be a short and sweet sort of video for now. And I'll do a more in-depth video down the road. I do have the games from Elite Dangerous to come. The videos from Elite Dangerous to come. So, do those at some point. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this one short and sweet. Let you guys know. But how are you guys doing for Christmas? Are you there yet? I'm getting there. I've got one more thing, one more present to go and get probably tomorrow. Either order it or I'll go down and get it. I'm going to go down to my city centre to buy either Black Myth Wukong or Rise of Ronin. But yeah, I'm almost there, which is good considering that it's a week and a half, give or take, until Christmas. We're probably going to be doing our Christmas food shopping next weekend. So things like the Boxing Day roast that we have, the chocolates, the cheese and the bread and the ham, we have all that kind of stuff. We'll probably go and get that next weekend, and then we'll be all ready for Christmas. That will be probably the last time we'll go out before Christmas, apart from, you know, bits and bobs like milk and normal bread, loaf of bread sort of stuff. But hopefully you guys are prepared for Christmas and it's not gonna, you know, rear its ugly head too badly for you guys. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about right at the end of this blimmin' video. It seems I've got my answer. I did a video kickback discussion the other day talking about my reservations when it comes to WWE coming to Netflix. We've gotten our answer. So what Netflix are going to be doing is they're going to be bringing the pay-per-views, the legacy pay-per-views, over to Netflix in a staggered basis. So January, a certain amount of pay-per-views will be available, 41 pay-per-views. Then in February, another set of pay-per-views will be added, March, and so on and so forth. The reason they're doing it that way is because January of 2026 is when the Peacock deal ends for the WWE Network and Peacock, for that matter, and they want all the pay-per-views on Netflix ready for when that deal falls through, because then Netflix will be the main place everyone will go for WWE content, both new and legacy. It seems there's no information yet what's going to happen to legacy Raw, SmackDown and NXT shows, for that matter, but obviously they are going to be showing the live shows, and obviously you'll be able to watch the, you know, the shows on catch up, so to speak, which is good, because at the moment on the WWE Network, at least for us in the UK, you can only watch, seemingly, you can only watch the most recent, say, Raw or SmackDown like a month ago, for some reason, only 2 weeks ago. Whereas on Netflix, it's gonna be the current Raw, SmackDown, NXT, what have you. So yeah, I did watch War Games. I did enjoy War Games quite a bit, I must say, and I'm gonna make my way through. Is it Bloodline? No, is it Bloodline? The NXT pay-per-view that's went up last weekend before, when it was. Gonna make my way through that. Come on, what it's called? I still want to say I don't think it is Bloodline, but whatever the NXT pay-per-view is, I'm gonna make my way through that, and then yeah, of course, in the new year, January, is the Royal Rumble, isn't it? Yeah. So, and that's the road to WrestleMania at that point. So that will be really interesting. I am strongly considering, by the way, buying the Survivor Series box set, much like the WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble box sets that I've got. I'm really looking at buying the Survivor Series box set pretty soon, probably at some point in the new year. I said I'd keep this short and sweet. It's actually coming to 15 minutes long in the end, give or take, because of that little bit at the end that I want to talk about. But until next time, guys, please take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Ta-ra.